Let's talk about astral gates. I mean, even just behind me, I've got, well, all over, I've got astral gates, actually. It's hard for me to point to an astral gate because there's a million right next to it. Um, an astral gate is really any opening in the astral plane. Now, we can use these really clearly in different gateways that you can create between the worlds. So, for instance, if you simply draw a door with chalk on a wall and then gaze at that door with your magical vision, you'll begin to see static rain developing on that door. Your inner vision, your magical vision may even start to see light coming out of the doorway. Now, at that point, you can, through your imagination or through soul travel, simply step into that gateway. My hope is that at some point in my lifetime, I will be able to materialize a physical gateway, and I think I'm getting closer and closer with these devices. I now know the next couple devices that I need to add into here, and these are going to continue to stabilize the gateway between the worlds, through which you can actually physically step. But that's neither here nor there for this conversation. Now, another type of astral gate that exists are the gateways in the Necronomicon. So this is one of my favorite grimoires. It's the first grimoire that I started working from as a young lad, and in this you have gateways to the different spheres, the different planetary planes, and so you would simply draw this gateway on the ground, and then through the ritual of calling the gateway and opening the gateway, you awaken a basically an astral double of that gateway in the air. And so you have the drawn version on the ground, and then a separate version gets projected above you. You then lay down on the ground in the center of the gateway that you have drawn and let yourself go into the gateway above you. And so that's another type of gateway. You have natural gates like hot spots, in hot spots or cold spots, and you can kind of feel this where you can get areas that have a lot of activity, and you also have areas that feel tangibly colder or hotter when you enter into them. And these often I feel these a lot around here. And when I go out into nature, you can feel these really clearly, especially here in the desert. There are a lot of natural gateways here in the desert. Now, caves act as a natural gateway. Cave systems, and any kind of cave where you can actually enter into the underworld. That is a remarkable experience to sit and really soak in the energy of that gate. Now, I do want to make it clear that a gateway that's made by a hotspot is not going to take you to the same kind of place that a cave is going to take you to. That's not going to be the same kind of place that fire is going to take you, and water. Each of these are kind of activating different parts of ourselves, and it's taking us to a different realm that's unique to that. Not saying you're not able to have any crossover. Ley lines are another example of places where you'll have natural gateways. Structural gateways like pyramids definitely work. Pyramids, monoliths, uh, can't remember the name for it now, pylons. These are all gateway type of structures. And then fire, water, and blood. Now,